Today we're going to replace fuel pump module on Nissan Titan, or it can be Nissan Armada, and most important, how to disconnect fuel lines, evap hoses, all those connectors. I will show you in details how to do it without breaking anything. Let's get started. Also, I will put down in the description links how to test the fuel pressure and troubleshoot fuel pump electrical circuit on Nissan Titan. Check it out. If your vehicle suffered with low fuel pressure, let's empty all fuel lines by pulling the 15 amps fuel pump fuse and run fuel system empty before we'll start disconnecting any fuel hoses. Guys, if mode strikes, subscribe to the channel. Very appreciated that, because my truck won't start. I know that. If your truck fired up, let it run out and stall. There is no fuel remaining in the fuel lines. Let's put our fuse back in place, and next go and disconnect the negative battery terminal. Let's choke the wheels, lift the truck up and put a jack stand. Make sure we're safe. Remove the rear driver's side wheel. I only have a quarter tank of fuel left. I'm not bothering to pump it out, but if you have more than that, it will be nice if you siphon it out and undo 3 screws and remove the plastic wheel well cover. Let's do the little bit of cleanup and blow all that dirt what's on top. And every time you work with the flammable materials like a gasoline, be careful and always follow the safety protocols. Okay, let's undo filler neck hose. Let's disconnect the vent line from the fuel tank to the filler neck like that. You squeeze those tubs and pull the connector back. Let's remove the filler hose. Let's undo the fuel pump module electrical connector. As you can see, it's easy to get it with the needle nose pliers. Just squeeze that tub down and pull the connector out. Don't pull the wires. Let's remove one bolt holding the charcoal canister. What tools to use, I will put all information down in the description under the video. Check it out. Let's pull that charcoal canister up. It will make us easy to get to that Evap line. Okay, just in a second I will show you how to disconnect that type of connector. We'll go fast forward. Okay, that's the type of connector you have on both sides of the tank and Evap charcoal canister. Let's release those tubs and slide the connector out without breaking anything. Pretty easy. Okay, now let's disconnect the fuel line. As you can see, it's pretty easy too if you know how. To release a retaining clip, you push those 2 tubs in and pull the fuel line out like that. Okay, let's remove our fuel tank skid plate underneath. You can see there's 4 bolts to remove before you can get to the fuel tank straps. This plate protects our tank. Let's put a jack under the tank, and now we can undo those straps. Just 2 bolts. Okay, let's remove the straps. Jack is holding our tank up, and now we're ready to lower fuel tank down like that. As you can see, it's coming down and lots of dirt on the top. Okay, tank is down. Let's pull it out, and this is almost halfway through, and as you can see, it's nothing that difficult. Alright, tank is out. Let's remove that retaining clip. We'll use a new ones They're pretty cheap. I will show you part number, where to get them. Okay, now let's just block those all holes into the tank. Make sure nothing will get inside. Well, we'll do the cleanup, and cleanup is very important with this repair. Okay, as you can see, lots of dirt, dust. We have to clean everything before we'll remove the fuel pump module. Okay, let's wire brush those studs before removing the metal cover shield. Again, a little bit WD-40 will help us with that. 10mm socket. I will put all sizes down in the description. Okay, one stud started to spin. That's okay. Okay, let's disconnect the charcoal canister evap line from the fuel pump module. As you can see, you pry those tubs out and pull that line back. Pretty easy. Okay, now chisel and hammer, and let's remove that holding nut. Be careful not to scratch the fuel tank because it's plastic. Okay, let's remove that retaining nut, which is holding our fuel pump module down, and that started to spin. Not a big of a deal. And let's pull our fuel pump module out. Nissan Titan, and some people say fuel pumps, they don't last. This one failed at 239,000 kilometers. Okay, let's drain the rest of the fuel, what's in a bulb, and remember the orientation of the fuel pump. That's very important. We will put a new one the same way. Check that fuel stainer. It's a little bit dirty, not too bad. Okay, let's remove the rubber o-ring. New pump came with a new one, and let's clean a bit. As you can see, it's a little bit of debris there. Make sure everything's spotless, clean. I dumped all the rest of the fuel out, and let's clean the inside the tank with a clean rag. Wipe it everything, make sure it's spotless. It should be clean before we'll start putting new parts together. Okay, there is a fuel pump, and depends from the year. 2004, 2007 is one pump. 2007, 2015 they're slightly different. They're fuel flags. Check your truck manual, make sure you're getting the right part. And this Delphi, it's a top line part, and yeah, runs, works, and good quality replacement part. Okay, everything's clean, very important. And by the way, there's lots of good information with that pump. Check it out, read it. Okay, here's the new o-ring. Make sure you won't have any fuel leaks or evap leaks. Check that and read that manual. Lots of helpful information, installation, removal tips, very good. Okay, new pump, new beginning, new life, and be very careful with the float. Make sure that part will go in straight and won't get damaged, otherwise you will have the problem with the fuel sender unit. Your gauge won't work perfectly. Let's get float in, fuel strainer, and put pump down same way we remove the old one. And remember about that orientation, how those connecting fittings should go, same way as the old one. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, critics, suggestions, put them down in the comment section below. Those are some great videos on YouTube how to do pump, but yeah, I'm just taking chance to probably add what was missing in those ones. Okay, let's put our fuel pump module retaining nut back, same way we removed. Be careful with the plastic part of the fuel tank. And now time for our metal cover. I'm putting a little bit of anti-seize compound. Make sure next time those nuts will come out easy. Okay, retaining clips, 3/8 GM Chrysler, the same on Nissan, there's no difference, and I got them for $3 from the local automotive store. Compare them side by side, don't go cheap, just put in new retaining clips, that's it. Very easy. And yeah, new pump, new retaining clips, and no hassles later on. And it has been 30,000 kilometers later when I'm doing editing. Truck runs good. Okay, charcoal canister evap line back in place, all good. And now we're ready to put our tank back under the truck and mount it to the truck. And it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Okay, I'm going to connect the fuel line, vent line, filler neck, hose, all the electrical. My buddy's here looking for mice and squirrels underneath. Alright, now time to put the fuel inside the tank. And yeah, everything's connected, all good. Negative battery terminal is back, and let's crank it and start it. And as you can see, I have fuel, not much but enough for initial. Let's cycle the key 2-3 times to prime the fuel to the fuel rail, and then truck will fire it up. And as I said, we'll put more information down in the description, how to test the pressure, fuel electrical circuit, all that good stuff will be down there. Check it out, guys. If it's helpful, thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And now is the perfect time to go and check for any fuel leaks. Make sure everything's intact, no leaks, nothing's loose, and you're good to hit the road. Guys, thank you so much for your time watching this video. If it's helpful, support my channel with a like and comment. Take care. I like Nissan Titan, they're great trucks, and see you soon. Bye bye.